everyone, today we have got a scenario that is we are going to hit the external API, but maybe due to some circuit breaker pattern or some delay in the response or some exception, we are not getting response in one go. So we want to retry our mechanism. So you will create an API and try to get the API response after certain failure. So let's do the retry and hit the API with some certain time gaps, and after one or two retry there might be a possibility of getting the success response from the external API. So we will see that. So let's create a Spring Starter project. So here in the Spring Starter project, I am naming it as retry demo. This is the package com.sumit.retry, and demo project for retry and Spring Boot is the description. Simply go to next and search for the web dependency. As you can see that web dependency is there, that is Spring Web. Now I am going to search for the retry, but you will not find any retry. I will provide that retry dependency in the POM file. So there is a POM file. POM will be having only two things, that is the web and test only. So to provide the retry dependency, I need the dependency of aspect and the retry. These both are provided by the Spring. So Control Shift F for the formatting, and now we have two things, that is the retry and the aspect part in our dependency. And I will do the Maven update. Right click on the project, go to the Maven, click on update project, force update for snapshot. That is not required, but Maven will be updated now. Now in this class, that is the main class, that is Spring Boot application main class, I am going to annotate with enable retry. So this will enable the retry mechanism in our Spring Boot project, and this is provided by a Spring framework, as you can see. Now I'm going to create a controller class. So create a class, let's name it as retry controller, where we are going to provide the URL to hit the API having retry mechanism. So I'll annotate it with REST controller. So I'll annotate directly with the get mapping. Since it's a get method, I'll provide the URL as retry demo, and I will provide the method as public, and I'll return string with the method name as get retry demo. Inside this, I'm going to return a string through some other service. So let's name it as RS, that is retry service, and for that we need to auto-wire the retry service. So I am directly providing the dependency of auto-wired, and I will call another class, that is retry service, which will be handling the retry mechanism. I will create this class which is being asked by the IDE. So here this class will be created, that is the retry service, and I will annotate with the @service to mark it as a service layer. So our service layer skeleton is created, and then this I am going to create a method, that is check retry, and it will ask me to create this method. So I'll click on create method. So we have our service with the method name create retry inside it, and I am going to print in the first line check retry method started. So every time it will execute this method, it will first print check retry method started, and we will get to know that this method has been called this much of times. I am simply returning the success, but assume here that you are calling an external API and it is throwing an error. So I am not calling any API, but I am directly throwing an error here. Let me show you how. So I am going to provide any integer, let's name it I equals 0, and I am going to divide any integer by 0. So let's divide 5 by this I, and it will throw an arithmetic exception here, because anything divided by 0 will be an arithmetic exception in terms of Java. So as you know that we have provided arithmetic exception here, assume this is coming from external API, and with the retriable annotation I am going to handle this exception. So I am providing value as arithmetic exception dot class in the retriable annotation. Let's assume maximum attempt as if now as 3, and let's assume the time gap using backoff and provide annotation of @backoff. This will be basically the time gap, that after how much time I am going to call again the retry, and annotation of backoff is required. Inside it will provide the value of the time. The time will be in the milliseconds. So let's provide the milliseconds as 2000 milliseconds, that is 2 seconds. Now we are done with the service layer and we are done with the controller layer. Now let's try to call this REST retry demo, and this will internally call this check retry from this service, and after the 3 times of failure, then it will throw the exception. But it will at least try 3 times for calling this API. Assume it is an API. Though arithmetic exception will not be there, only HTTP exceptions will be there. So let's assume this is an throw exception, and here it will throw arithmetic exception. It will be handled in this retryable, and it will be called 3 times with a back off, that is the time of 2000 milliseconds. Run as Spring Boot application. So I'm going to expand my console. It is giving error. It is saying 8080 is already in use. So let me provide some default port, some different default port. So the port, spring.port, I'm going to change. Let's assume 8082. I'm going to save, and let's run on port number 8082 because 8080 is already running some other thing. So now 8082 has started our application. Let's go to the browser. Since the get method, we can directly call from here. So let's see the URL. We can go to the controller layer, and let's go to the controller layer, and here you can see we are calling retry method and dividing by 0, getting arithmetic exception, attempting for, now I am going to attempt for 5 times. So I have changed it to 5 times and 4000 seconds to be more visible to you. So when I hit this URL, as you can see, this first time it got printed with a 4 second of gap. Again it printed. It will be printed 4 times, and after 5th time it will throw an exception. So 4 times completed, 5th time it will print and exception will be thrown. See, exception is coming. So at least it has tried 5 times, you can see, and arithmetic exception is thrown here, which was handled by the retryable annotation. Now as you can see, we directly can't throw an exception. We need to handle this exception. For that we need the annotation of recover. Recover is part of retryable, and whatever you will put in this recover will be the response after the retry failure. So here I am going to just return external API not responding now, so that the user can understand this external API has certain failure and it is not responding. And now I am going to restart this service, and as you can see, this is the arithmetic exception and this error was coming here, so it will be non-readable for the user. To make it readable, we are provided with recover. So I am going to clear this. Let's put it as E as a caps. Now I have started the application. Now when I will hit enter, as you can see, again it will going to print, or you can say it will try 5 times because I have provided it as number of times as 5, and after 5 times with a gap of 4 seconds, generally the 4 second doesn't happen, but in real time you need to certain microseconds difference only. So you can see API response not coming now is printed. How it got printed? It got printed through this recover annotation provided by the Spring. So in this way we can handle the external API call. It is better to not call directly the external API because they might be not ready in that situation. So to handle that, we have retryable annotation with value maximum attempt and back off, that is a time lag, and recover as the response to the end user. In this way we can retry our external API. Thank you all.